franchise all about life-saving pups in vehicles, the Paw Patrol games up until this point has had very little focus on the famous cars, helicopters, hovercraft, etc. That changes with the latest addition to the Paw Patrol series of games, Paw Patrol Grand Prix. I'm Dad Plays Games, and this is my review of Paw Patrol Grand Prix. I've been playing the game with my kids on the PS4, but the game is available on most platforms, including being part of Xbox Gamepass and streamable from the cloud. And in fact, on xCloud, the game also has support for touch controls on mobile, which is great to see. So the game can actually be played without a controller at hand. But while it is definitely playable, it does work better with some tactile buttons. Now, I've been playing the game through both my Xbox Gamepass Ultimate subscription that I've paid for myself, but I've also gotten a review code for free sent from Outright Games. Now, this game features all of the pups from the series, but the new city pup from the recent movie doesn't get the race with the others. Now, you might be thinking taking Paw Patrol and making a kart racer seems like a no-brainer, and that's probably because it's actually a great idea. Kart racers are generally a good starting point for kids to get into games, and if your child loves these pups who saves the day, this is almost guaranteed to be a hit. The controls are simple and easy to pick up, making it great for younger players, with an autopilot assistive mode that almost rivals Tesla, which, considering all this stuff this writer kid creates, is probably the easiest of his inventions yet. Anyway, the races have plenty of obstacles and power-ups to keep things interesting, including the ability to do a basic power slide for boosts, and character-specific power-ups that can be charged up by picking up pup treats, including by rider, which is maybe a little bit weird, but I'll let it slide. To be perfectly honest, while the karts can feel a bit floaty at times, I've actually had more fun with this than I do with Mario Kart. I mean, it's no Crash Team Racing, which is arguably the king of kart racers, but it has something for all ages, because on the high difficulty, these pups can actually pose a decent challenge. Now, the visuals are bright and colorful, and the characters and environments are true to the show in general. A big bonus also for the localizations, which include a Swedish voiceover from the actors that do the show in Swedish. I love to see it, and I wish more games did it.
Har ni hört valpar? Det låter jättekul! Vi ställer gärna upp på Mästare Rospigg.
The racetracks themselves are fairly decent too. They look like different parts of Adventure Bay that we've seen possibly a few times too many in the show, and they look pretty good. They are full of turns without being too hard for a new gamer, and also include an area to essentially pick the fast or slow route, which could be considered a shortcut system, but in a way that's way more accessible than in Crash Team Racing, where you have to use specific power-ups and specific moments to even have a chance. There is a story mode to essentially play all levels, during which you unlock some of the characters. There are cosmetics to unlock, and then you can also just race normally. During these normal races, you can play solo or up to 4 players in local multiplayer. There is no online multiplayer, which, while slightly annoying while we wanted to set up a session with a friend's kid, is also very understandable. This is a game for kids, and keeping them offline when able is honestly not that bad of an idea. So if you're looking for a good first game or a fun kart racer to just play with the kids, the whole family, Paw Patrol Grand Prix is definitely a worthy entry. Get it for when they're young, and then upgrade to the best of them all, Crash Team Racing, once they're older. Paw Patrol Grand Prix gets my seal of approval and proves once again that Outright Games are a solid publisher for family games. Something that honestly was kind of lacking in the market just a few years ago, especially if you were not in the Nintendo ecosystem, limiting you to just a select few games and some random indie titles. They may not be for the seasoned gamers, but we all need that entry point to get into it, and for that, these games are amazing. And even for us adults, they can be fun. If you want to find some other games that work well on touch, check out my video on cloud-based touch gaming, or why not take a look at some of my other reviews, like for Pokemon Scarlet or Far Cry 6. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you do, hit the notification bell so that you can catch me next time I'm live and come and hang out. It's usually a lot of fun on stream. Thank you for watching, and if you're ever in need of more things to watch, just yelp for it. No, I can't do it. Sorry, I just can't.
No track is too big, no racer's too small. Buckle up for Paw Patrol Grand Prix.